Good evening and welcome. Tonight from the heart of Phnom Penh, we're here to bring you the latest developments from the Kingdom of Wonder. I'm Jesse McCall and this is your daily broadcast from the studio of Troy Young News. We'll dive into the stories that matter most, from groundbreaking investments to diplomatic victories and the truth behind the headlines. So stay with us as we go beyond the surface to bring you the real story from Cambodia. First of all, we'd like to point out that there has been a very positive Chinese tourist influx that is boosting the economy in Siem Reap and in the Angkor area. Cambodia's tourism sector is celebrating a very significant milestone. The renowned Angkor Archaeological Park saw a 14.5% increase in Chinese tourist arrivals in the first 8 months of 2025 compared to the same period last year. As you know, there has been a post-COVID-19 recovery period globally, and of course here in Cambodia as well. And we have the Angkor Archaeological Park with the magnificent ancient city and ancient temples of Angkor. And due to the aftermath of COVID-19, it has taken a while for the global tourist sector to reboot, and Cambodia is seeing a very good reboot as well, with a very good increase of Chinese tourist arrivals as well. According to a report from the state-owned Angkor enterprise, over 57,700 Chinese visitors visited the UNESCO World Heritage Site between January, the beginning of this year, to August. And this surge, it underscores the growing appeal of Cambodia's cultural heritage, and it's as a vital component to Cambodia's economy as well. In fact, Chinese visitors accounted for 8.6% of all international arrivals to the site during this period, with the United States, Britain, and France remaining the top three sources of visitors. It's one of the seven wonders of the ancient world, and it's a bucket list destination, and it's very positive to see the increased influx of visitors from around the world, including the report, like I mentioned, from China as well. Also, a second story is related to one of Cambodia's neighbors, Vietnam, where just recently a key regional partner, Vietnam, has committed to strengthening tourism ties with Cambodia. On Friday, Cambodia's Minister of Tourism, His Excellency Hut Hak, met with a delegation from the Vietnam Tourism Association to formalize a cooperation agreement. The meeting, which took place at the 19th Ho Chi Minh City International Tourism Fair, focused on new initiatives. That's exciting. New initiatives to promote Cambodia as a tourist destination. The Vietnamese side pledged to organize familiarization trips, create new tour packages to encourage even more of its citizens. And of course, this follows a very strong showing of the first half of 2025, where we had over 600,000 Vietnamese tourists visiting Cambodia. And these recent developments also demonstrate the potential for further growth through this partnership, a very welcome partnership. Also, investment from Australia and Japan is on the rise. Cambodia has had intentional efforts to diversify our foreign investment base, and these efforts are definitely showing results. Recent diplomatic and business meetings indicate that there is a very significant growing interest from all international investors. Australian ambassador to Cambodia, Derek Yip, highlighted the importance of building awareness amongst Australian investors about Cambodia's growth potential. Say that after me. Cambodia's growth potential. Don't forget it. It needs to be highlighted. And Australia's ambassador to Cambodia, Derek Yip, also noted that a recent visit by Cambodian officials to Australia was successful in exposing potential investors to opportunities right here in the Kingdom of Cambodia. And concurrently, a meeting with the Cambodia-Japan Joint Committee also reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening economic ties with a focus on improving the investment climate and expanding cooperation in new sectors. Let me say this as someone living here right in the middle of it, Phnom Penh, right here in the middle of Cambodia. The business and tourism sectors are alive and well and are very dynamic. There's never a dull moment, and it's exciting to see all of the continual developments. And so it's very enjoyable to bring you these good news stories as well. Also important to bring a few clarifications of certain news stories as well. First of all, the Cambodian Ministry of National Defense has issued a clarification regarding widespread social media rumors. And the ministry spokesman confirmed that the situation, for the most part, on the border remains calm, with both sides upholding the ceasefire agreement that was reached earlier in July. And the ministry urged the public to refrain from spreading unverified information. This is very important, especially in this day and age. And the ministry also stated that such rumors could, of course, cause widespread confusion, panic, while undermining national unity. And so this is very important as well. There have been several different false news stories on social media, going through social media, and it's important to point out when these are false news stories. A few other important and notable news items. First of all, the European Union. The European Union has issued a statement calling on both Cambodia and Thailand to fully implement their ceasefire agreement and to avoid any actions that could escalate tensions along the border. A European Union spokesman on foreign affairs noted that the social media platform X, noted this on the social media platform X, I apologize, that the European Union supports Malaysia's efforts to broker a lasting peace. And this comes as Cambodia's Senate President, Samdech Techo Hun Sen, has urged the United States to continue monitoring the activities of the Thai Army, including the Thai Army's erection of barbed wire, which Samdech Techo, the President of the Cambodian Senate, has described as a violation of the ceasefire. Also, the Foreign Ministry, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, has sent an official protest note to Thailand. This important and formal diplomatic action is protesting concerns about the Thai military's plans to evict 170 Cambodian families from 2 villages in a contested border area. And the ministry is stating that this constitutes a unilateral attempt to demarcate the border, and it violates the year 2000 Memorandum of Understanding and the recent ceasefire. And again, this highlights the sensitive nature of the border dispute. It also highlights Cambodia's firm stance on territorial integrity. And finally, the final news story for this evening is that Cambodia and Laos signed a mine action memorandum of understanding. And a key step for regional cooperation and humanitarian efforts, Cambodia and Laos, one of our other neighbors, signed a new memorandum of understanding to strengthen ties in demining or mine action. The agreement, facilitated by the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, we call JICA, and signed at the Cambodian Mine Action Center, which we call CMAC headquarters. It aims to share expertise and best practices in mine and unexploded ordnance clearance, which remains a very important objective for both Cambodia and for Laos. So this is a roundup of the news over the last 24, 30 hours here. And for this evening, that will be all. I'm Jesse McCall. You've been watching Troy Young News. Join us again on our next episode for more important news coming to you here from Phnom Penh, Cambodia, live from the studio of Troy Young News. Trim Rip Lia, Retray Susadai, Hai Chup Kinin, No Kanang Lurk, Bantop Bantop.
ត្រយ៉ងនាំសារពិតគ្រប់ទីកន្លែង